I really hope these 3 cards see some play in Standard because mechanically, they are so much fun to play with. Now, I know at least one of these is a complete pipe dream, but I know 2 of these for a fact have a chance at making it on some lists. First card is Warden of the Grove. There's so many ways inside of Standard right now to give additional +1/+1 counters. I could see this Endure effect having a lot of shifting ability on the battlefield, especially if you're comboing with some really cheap creatures and getting a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it. All of a sudden, you're making 6/6 spear tokens for 1 green mana. However, this thing will lose to pretty much every form of removal as soon as it hits the battlefield. It's a 2/2, meaning it can be taken out by anything. So it's probably going to be removed on site, but if there's a way to keep it around and grow it pretty quickly, it could shift the battlefield pretty dominantly towards your side. Mardu Siegebreaker is number 2 on my list, and I think this one is probably the most likely to see play in Standard. It's a 4/4 Death Toucher with haste, and it exiles a card when it enters the battlefield on your side, which means it offers a little bit of protection for any bigger, badder creatures that you might already have out, and it creates a tapped and attacking token copy of that creature that's exiled underneath it, so you're still getting the full benefit of having that creature cast. And if it gets board wiped, then only Mardu Siegebreaker goes away. And your other big bad just pops right back out, ensuring that you maintain a pretty solid board state. And the last card on this list that I know is kind of a pipe dream, but I really hope gets to see play is going to be Dragonback Assault. It is a 6 mana enchantment that deals 3 damage to each creature and Planeswalker, which is pretty significant when it comes to dealing with these Planeswalkers. On top of that, we get a landfall trigger that creates a 4/4 flying dragon. Say no more. We could easily pump out a bunch of lands using Evolving Wilds or Fable Passage to double landfall triggers, or we could even possibly bring back World Soul Rage and really start getting funky with it by dropping a bunch of graveyard, lands onto the battlefield, making a bunch of dragons while also dealing some damage, which would just be a whole lot of fun. So I hope there is some sort of teamer deck built around this because I want it.